The Wilmington City Council is the legislative branch of Wilmington City government. As such, it is the responsibility of City Council to introduce and pass all laws for the City of Wilmington. These laws are called ordinances. Council members may also propose resolutions to support or oppose proposed legislation at the state and federal level. Other responsibilities include reviewing and approving the city's annual budget, which is submitted by the Office of the Mayor. There are 13 seats on the Wilmington City Council. There is one council president who was elected by a citywide vote. The president runs the city council meetings and is ultimately in charge of the city council staff. 8 city council members are elected by and serve residents of specific districts of the city. 4 at-large council members are elected by and serve residents of the whole city. All on city council are elected to serve 4-year terms. The city council holds 2 kinds of meetings: committee meetings and city council meetings. Much of the legwork gets done at committee meetings. There are 7 committees. Each consists of council members who serve as chair and committee members who are all appointed by the city council president. This is where proposed ordinances are discussed and refined based on input from city council members, council and administration staff, city businesses and organizations, and members of the general public. These meetings are open to the public, and the public is given an opportunity to speak to the issues at hand or to bring up issues to be addressed at future committee meetings. Once discussions are closed, members of the committee vote to move the ordinances out of the committee to the city council to be considered. Resolutions don't require a vote in committee and are also sent to the city council for consideration. Informational presentations from community organizations and businesses that don't call for legislation also happen at these meetings. City council meetings are where proposed ordinances and resolutions are discussed and voted on by the full body of the city council. The council will hear from council and administrative staff and others at the discretion of the president for clarification on what is being proposed. These meetings are also open to the public. They are not necessarily allowed to speak to each issue. If the ordinance requires a public hearing, members of the public are given the opportunity to address the council on the issue at hand. It takes at least 2 meetings to pass an ordinance into law. The ordinance is introduced by a sponsor, often the chair of the committee from which it originated, and it is read into the record twice. There is no discussion, no amendments are made, and is generally voted to proceed to the second meeting. At that time, there is council discussion before a final vote. The City Council holds its official meetings at 6:30 p.m. on the first and third Thursdays of most months in the City Council chambers. There is a period of public comment before each City Council meeting beginning at 6 p.m. On the 3rd Thursday in March, the City Council invites the mayor to give his annual budget address. Agendas for each meeting are available on the city's website, through the city clerk's office, and they're also posted on the council's and WITN's Facebook and Twitter accounts. If you have any questions or would like to get in touch with any city council member, call the Wilmington City Council offices at 302-576-2140.